So, we're coming up on the end of the show here. I wanted to make sure we got this one in. We're going to revisit something from last week. We talked about this horrific incident where like 36 folks went through all of the naturalization process to become citizens. They took all their tests, they did everything except for go through the ceremony when they were stopped in their tracks and prevented from doing so by immigration and naturalization services. We saw this happen again this week, where a dozen folks were denied participation in Indianapolis following like I said, a similar incident last week where 38 prospective citizens were turned away. These denials coincide with the Trump administration's expansion of a travel ban and a broader pause on immigration educations for people from quote unquote high risk countries. At least one person turned away in Indianapolis is from Niger, a country newly added just this week to this expanded travel ban. Marion County Clerk Kate Sweeney Bell condemned the turnaways, noting the affected individuals had already completed all requirements for citizenship. These folks are highly vetted. Listen, any of us born here get to be citizens. We don't have to take the test. I think a lot of us probably should, and a lot of us take being American for granted. Folks like this chose America and probably love it a lot of more than a lot of native-born folks. I don't know, Maria. Am I crazy?
I mean, yes, but not in this regard. No, I'm just kidding. So as a naturalized citizen, naturalized downtown in Indianapolis when I was 8 years old, this hits very close to home for me. I mean, when I was 8, I got certain passes, I'm sure, because I was a child. And again, how many times are we going to be told that it's not the immigration, the deportations, the disappearing and kidnapping and disappearing of people is not to criminal, confined to criminals, people who have been involved in our legal system. This is so reminiscent of, of course, in 2016, of course, after 9/11, right? Just really vilifying and just ramping up the rhetoric of, I mean, we talked earlier, hopefully some people, I don't know if it's half, Derek, but like some people should, understand the difference between being Jewish and Israel, right? But the fact of the matter is that a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people, so these people who have come here, a lot of them seeking asylum, seeking safety, are then have done all the work and then are turned away at the 11th hour or 9th, whatever the saying is, when they're about to become citizens of this country that they've worked so hard for, that they'll to get naturalized, become citizens, but also in terms of labor, they'll continue to work, because everybody has to work to live, unfortunately. So just inhumane, period.
Yeah, and the people who are really destroying this country are not immigrants. They are not whether legal or illegal. It's the folks in the White House. It's the folks profiled in that Vanity Fair article from earlier. It's Trump. It's Vance. It's Caroline Leavitt. It's Stephen Miller. My God, that guy is a ghoul. He should be deported.